Morning, good morning. What's going on? Right. Let's get into it today. All right, so today, nothing too crazy. Oh shoot, we have news at construction spending and pending home sales at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Something to watch out for. Happy Wednesday, though, everybody. Happy Wednesday indeed. Let's see what the market wants to do today. We are technically in a downtrend, a weird downtrend. Um, there was a huge gap to fill from yesterday, but that might take a hot minute or from last weekend. Yeah, that might take a while to fill. I'm not expecting that to get filled anytime soon. So I'm not gonna take my time to really stress that at all. Just gonna take what the market gives me today. Yeah, definitely a downtrend. Just a little weird, but we're gonna see how it decides to play out. Pre-market always wants to have a little run. Hmm. News in 28 is so funny. News in 28 minutes. Yeah. We should have something pop up before then though. Should have some type of setup, but even if it doesn't, that's okay. Just letting it make its way. Oh, excuse me. Volume don't look half bad coming in on the first candle. It's usually a good indicator that it's going to move somewhat throughout the day. But we also know in January there have been many days that started off with chop, so that's something to be aware of as well. Oh, I know when you probably don't know your contact's not sitting right. Come on. All right, I'm back. ETH, I'll take orb, reversals, continuations, RBRs, whatever the market gives me, I'm taking. I am not limited to any one thing. Maybe whatever good setup I see, I will take. So yeah, no time limit or anything like that. Just, excuse me, waiting patient until the time comes. Interesting sell-off right here at open, but it's also respecting the 9 EMA. We finished with 19.6K, not bad on first candle's volume. Excuse me. Come on, I was doing good starting off. Now I want to yawn all day. Yeah, to be interested in see if it wants to hold and continue up. I need a few more candles of volume to show me a little something though. Give me a little intel on what's going to occur. That's all volume is from time to time. It's just foreshadowing. Excuse me. See if these sellers have strength. You have two pretty strong levels. There's the 21 EMA, then right below there is previous day low, and below that is the pre-market low. So if it did want to dump today, it would have to work through a lot. Still have 3 minutes. We're at 6K in volume on this candle. Patience will pay today, though. Guarantee you that. Still got 2.5 minutes until candle close. There's a question about my love. You got it. Don't believe in anyone but you. All right. Let's see if we want to pop. We still got 2 minutes until this candle closes. We are sitting at around 8.5. And as Keith would say, 22 minutes until news. Shout out, Keith. Nice continuation off that level. See if it wants to tease pre-market highs. Hmm. Yeah, typically, I hear you. People know it's the top of the hour if I say 10 o'clock. Okay. A little early rejection. Okay. A little consolidation and note around here. Around that 196 level. We're seeing consistent bounces. And even before the pre-market high, there's kind of this little channel, 25-point channel. It's interesting. 20 seconds, but yes, technically, this is a little bit of consolidation. Since we are exactly where the market opened. I mean, what the 15-minute candle looks like currently. So I have no problem waiting. We have time. Mm-hmm. Cause I never seen nobody like you. We also finished that candle with 14K. So about 20 to 14. Not bad. Not bad by any means, but let's see. Next few volume candles will show us a lot. Again, main focus only taking A plus ups. We're not forcing anything, not in consolidation, not when it's a coin flip. We are patient until A plus presents itself. 36. Some strong levels down here. Let's see how it reacts. A good start to this candle. Obviously, it's all about how it finishes and how it closes. Because knowing the market, it would probably close exactly where it opened on this candle and get us right back into that chop zone. So let's remain patient until then. Starting off with a little Wick City for the day. Looks like it's doing exactly what I didn't want it to do. Wick back into the chop. So yeah, it might just be a patient day today, more likely than not. 14K. We're currently sitting at 8K with 2 minutes left in this candle. Of course, Keith, investing wise, yeah, I don't know what you mean by long-term trading. If you mean like leaps and stuff like that, you'd have to specify, but indeed. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, a minute until this candle closes had this huge wick off of what seems like it's going to be falling volume. Do you plan or if they end up less than 10 points apart? If you mean like the top and the bottom, typically I'm a little more cautious to doing it because that is telling us there's mass amounts of consolidation. Like for this example, we are right where the market opened, so I'm not keen to taking the orb anytime soon and guessing which side is going to break to. I need it to get out of this channel entirely. I'd almost prefer it to get out of the pre-market levels before I do anything, honestly, right now. Even if it does decide it wants to take off, I'm staying patient. Because if you're trading the chop, it's likely you're going to get chopped up. That's one of my strong rules is not to trade in any consolidation. That's where you lose your edge. Comes a coin toss. Too exciting quite yet. In the meantime, I will start looking at levels to see, what consolidation we got once it does break above the pre-market highs. I see some around 279, 280. Lots of reactions around that level. Next level's looking like 296. I'll leave it at that for now. It's currently not too appealing to take any trades right now. Volume is falling a little bit, candle after candle. Maybe it's going to be a pop when that news comes in about 13 minutes. Got some action yet? Yeah, I prefer for it to close outside of this range before anything. It's first time testing pre-market highs since market opened. Patient game today. I'm not mad at it. What we've seen too, especially a lot of the time in January, is there will be a lot of consolidation, sometimes for the first 30, 45 minutes, and then it makes its way. It's just a beautiful trend the rest of the day. Once we get to 10:30, that's kind of my cutoff time. But if it does, if you guys don't have the same rules, you can for surely stay on to see a bigger move later in the day, hypothetically. Yup, yesterday was choppy until it was a beautiful sight. See, hmm. Yesterday, let's see where it started off. Oh man, it was Chop City starting off. Came back, came back to base at EMAs. Saw a spike in volume. Nice pop all the way up to what's currently the previous day high. What was the high of day? Then rejected all day. That's beautiful price action, but I wasn't there to see it. Another fall off in volume here. Well, it's testing these pre-market highs. 10 minutes till news. What would be cool with is we had some type of spike in volume that would bring it back down to EMAs and then catch a continuation back on the way up. If that doesn't happen, we're gonna wait a little longer. Yeah, Trump might be still talking. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, all of these advertisements, my goodness, just for me to see if he's still talking. Yes, he's still talking. All right. Trump is talking. He'll probably be up there for a while. Last trade I took a 50-point trade yesterday. Um, I'll recap it real fast. But it was right before the chop actually started. What I was looking for essentially, it was on this third candle. I saw a fall off in volume on the second candle. It brought us down, and I really wanted it to pull back to the EMAs. And then I caught entry once it pushed back above the EMAs right here. Then I wrote it up and I sold it at the top of that candle. It was probably a 60-second trade, but 50 points. It was a quick one. I just love the setup and love the momentum that it had coming off of the EMAs itself. But I wasn't in the market later on in the day. I was a quick one. But now we see, okay, might have some potential for a spike to come through, spike in volume. I mean, there's a lot of potential. It's going to be a spike. Why'd you go to futures if you were doing good with options? I could use less money to make more money. Prop firms allowed me to use way less to make way more. To put it simply, scaling up is way easier. If I want to scale up one account, 5K worth of being able to trade to five or to 25K. You just got to get five accounts funded, which is like 100 bucks a piece. That's $500. But if an options I want to trade from, if I want to scale up a 5K account, I would have to put 20K more in. So it was kind of for me, I was like, do I want to be able to scale up 100 bucks at a time or 5,000 at a time? So yeah, that's what made it worth it for me. Scalability is second to none. See a potential for the reversal. Let's see what type of push that it does besides outside of this. But also something to note, news is in 5 minutes, so I'm not too keen to entering anything 5 minutes prior. What would you say the benefits are without prop firms? Only having to trade one chart, not having to go to different tabs, one monitor, efficiency, convenience. But yeah, prop firms make it pretty enticing to not switch over. What news is in five? We have construction spending report, and pending home sales. All right, there was the first spike in volume. If it was any other time, like if I knew news wasn't coming in 5 minutes, I would like to take the reversal or be more keen to it, but I'm chilling right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it back down to pre-market high. But we also could have a case where it might reverse soon as then 10 o'clock closes, it pushes us back up off of that pre-market high. We're gonna see. See what other levels we have here. See one at 332. Absolutely. 62. Yeah, news is about to come through though, so I'm remaining patient. Hmm. Last candle's volume was 11.1K. Currently sitting below 6 right now. Price is getting pretty extended as well from the EMAs. Real nice push up though. Trump must be talking that talk on the stage right now. Still have a minute 20 till this candle closes. Well, as news is coming. Typically, I like to watch news for about 30 seconds, how it causes 30 seconds to a minute to see how it causes some of the movement, and then kind of try to set up my limit order, my stop loss, take profit, all that good stuff. Mm. All right, here we go. See what kind of pressure, if it's going to continue to have buying pressure or not. What's going on, Wilson? Do have potential for the reversal here. If I was to make entry, would have a pretty tight stop. Let's see. About, let's see, that's about 15 points, 20 points. I really would prefer for it to push a little harder. Uh, Enter with about half of my position size if I was to look at getting in short. I am still watching closely though. Can't stand Discord notifications. About to mute that real quick. Okay, go. Yeah, let's see if the buyers still have some power up top. You see it's consistently rejecting this level we're at, but a lot can happen in 2 minutes. I'm watching to the downside. It'll probably trigger soon for me to enter. I would prefer a close below this level though. Below this 330. Let's see here. It enter me in with one contract I'm in short. About a minute and a half until this candle closes. But I'd like to see some decent amount of sell off. Or really for it to close right around where it's at before. Or yeah, when the close does come. Or it might just hit my stop. We'll see in a second. Either way, I'm okay with it. About 40 seconds until this candle closes. Like how it's rejecting the level though. Just see if it holds below. You see a few levels before the 9 EMA that it has to work through as well. If it does make it down to those, y'all are welcome to take profits at whichever level you prefer. It's a solid close though. If I can see a nice push down, I'll add a second contract. Yes, I've been in with shorts, Violetta. Patient trade. See if we get that volume to bring us back downtown. If not, worst case, it stops me out. I lose. But I'm accepting of whichever outcome. Forgot to set my take profit. I just realized. But I'll be able to do it manually if it gets there. Attempting to reject that same level again. Buyers are weak though. They're not putting up a fight. Or maybe a little fight, but I think once this dump's just gonna start bleeding. Let's see something. Have 2 minutes until the next candle close. Still only in with about half position size. Gonna add here. Add my second contract. And see if it holds. First price target's at 296. Let's see if we can get a lower low here. Twenty seconds until the candle closes. I still do like what I'm seeing thus far. Strong close. Let's see with what type of capacity it can get to. At least it's 296. That would be preferred. If it could have strength through there, I'll continue up. As y'all saw, EMAs came up to closer to our 280 level. Let's see what type of drop we can get. All right, come on down. See if we can get to that first level, push through it. You can take profits here if you'd like. That's first price target. I'm going to secure them there just in case, but the trade is still valid. I just saw that we do have some substantial volume coming through, so I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced off of this level as well. That's about an $800 win for me. But yes, it could very well get to the 280 and to the EMA, but I do just see chance at bouncing, so that's why I took it at first price target. Decent win though. Plus 400 per account. Good work, Andrew. Good work, Drew. But yeah, just hit first price target. It was a bit of a smaller move, but I do see potential for it to continue back up. Yeah. I just want to see how it plays out now. Hold on one second. Not bad. 700. Yeah, let's see. This could be one where it's a rally-based rally. Just continues back to the upside. I already took a decent trade, so you won't see me entering, but this is about to be a spike. So if you do want to enter around that 330-ish level right there, if it so shows some strength through that, do your thing. Next price target would be 362. Besides that, I'll be done for the day. I kind of just want to see how this works out. Yeah, Alex, I would say Alex, I quit $200 when I'm seeing more consistency with targeting 20 to 40 point moves on NQ and taking profit around 20 points and setting stops to break even to leave potential runners. I would say in the market conditions right now, just in January, it's very hard, especially in that first hour, to be able to stay in a trade with the way it hasn't been trending, where it's kind of been a lot of consolidation. So you will see as we progress through the year how there start becoming more trending days and there's less consolidation in general, but there are going to be days where you're going to want to hold or leave a runner and let it run and then set stops to break even after selling most. But you just have to really adapt to whatever the conditions of the market are at that time, at that week. We've just seen a lot of consolidation starting the year, so that's why at times I'm not opposed. But also the volume told me to get out because I saw the potential of the spike coming in as soon as I was at my level. But yeah, I'm about to be done for the day. Quick win, nothing too crazy, but definitely watch for longs after I get off. But I will see you guys very soon. I'll probably be on tomorrow, I believe. But you guys have a good one. No problem, no problem. Peace, peace, peace.